Physics in medicine. It's an area we don't hear that much about. But what can it actually do for us? Well, let me tell you just one example that I worked on during my master's project. 1 in 8 men will develop prostate cancer within their lifetime. But provided it's caught early, it can be treated. And one of the weapons we have against this cancer is radiotherapy. High-powered beams, precisely aimed, taking out the cancer like a sniper with a physics degree. But to pull this off, we need to find the cancer. We need to know what we're aiming at, and we need a plan, a really good plan. So to do this, you walk into the hospital, you lie down on the CT machine, and we send our big, bright, beautiful x-rays through. And just like that, we can see what's going on. We can see the cancer, and we can make a plan to treat it. Simple. Except when it isn't. Perhaps a few years previously, your hips handed in their resignation, and you had to employ some replacements. Metal hip replacements, to be exact. And then you walk into the hospital, you lie down on the CT machine, and we send our big, bright, beautiful x-rays through. We have a new problem. These lovely new metal hips are really dense. And due to their high density, the x-rays are absorbed and scattered, sending bright and dark streaks across our images. Have you ever had a torch shined in your eyes, where all you can see is that brightness and everything around it looks dark and distorted? Our images look a little bit like that. We cannot see what's going on. It's a problem. But this is where medical physics comes in. By studying the exact physics of how these x-rays interact when they meet the metal, why they're scattered, how they're absorbed, what impact this has on our images, the puzzle pieces can start being put together. And from this understanding, some clever software was designed, which could not only identify the metal and the parts of the images that were distorted, but could work back using this physics to start to restore our images, similar to how they would have been had there been no metal at all. Now, the picture is becoming clearer. We can see the cancer, and we can make that plan to treat it. That is the power of physics in medicine.
Fantastic, Ciara. Thank you so much. Another brilliant talk. Vic, do you want to go ahead?
Lovely. Whoa, there we go. Lovely talk. And I'm liking that the hips are kind of being a thread.
I swear we didn't plan that.
It's beautiful. So physics could take you anywhere. Why physics bringing you into medicine? What was that motivation?
So I've always been sort of interested in the medical applications of physics. So I never went into medicine. I'm quite scared of needles, so physics was the next best thing. And I've always been interested in sort of like how we can use this to practically help people. What can we actually do for the community with physics? And that's sort of why I started looking at medical physics.
Thank you so much. Do we have another? Yes, Rob, go ahead.
Yes, I suppose Aaron would ask the same question. I mean, is there any learnings can be taken from things like astrophysics, how we observe the universe? Have you looked at any of that, how we observe things, using AI or new technologies?
Yeah, so honestly, physics links in so many different ways. So even though my master's was in medical physics, my PhD's in high-powered laser physics, and there are ties between that and what I'd done previously. It all comes down to the fundamentals of what we study in physics and basically how we can use that in our different areas.
Thank you so much. Another fantastic talk. Our last talk. Please give a round of applause to Ciara. Thank you so much. Thank you, Ciara.